Your mind is a sword. Right now, it's probably dull, softened by comfort, distracted by ease. But a sword is not made in a cool stream. It is forged in fire, beaten into shape. It's the violence of the process that gives it an edge. We've been taught to fear the fire, to see pain as a bug, not a feature. The ancient Greeks knew better, specifically the Spartans. We see them as brutes, machines of war. That's a profound misunderstanding. They weren't just masters of the spear, they were masters of the mind. They discovered a lost psychological technology, a way to use pain, not just endure it, a way to turn suffering into a neurological upgrade. This is the forgotten art of making pain your architect. Our modern world has an answer for pain. Avoid it, numb it, distract from it. The gospel of good vibes only. We chase fleeting highs, dopamine hits from a screen. We curate our lives to be frictionless, but a frictionless world creates a fragile mind. Then some of us find Stoicism. We're told to endure, to be the unshakable rock, to grit our teeth and bear the storm. But this is only half the picture. Passive endurance is a trap. It makes you tough, yes, but it doesn't make you brilliant. The Spartans didn't just take it. They engaged with it. They interrogated it. They had a system for transmuting the raw energy of suffering. Mere resilience is a shield. They were forging a weapon. You've been taught to build a wall against pain. It's time to build a lens. The Greeks had a name for this process. Let's call it Pathos-Logos, the transformation of raw experience into higher understanding. The core principle is simple, but radical. Pain is not a command to stop. It is a command to focus. It's a biological spotlight. Your body is screaming, pay attention. Something here is broken. Not just physically, but strategically, emotionally, intellectually. The Spartans believed this state of heightened alert created a cognitive aperture, a temporary window for profound neuroplasticity, a moment where the brain is desperate for a new pattern, a new solution, a better way. Most of us waste this moment. We numb the signal. We run from the spotlight. The Spartan way is to step directly into the light, to use the pain as fuel for the analysis that will prevent future pain. This isn't about feeling good. It's about getting good. So how does this work biologically? Let's look at the neurological switch. When you experience acute stress, a hard workout, a difficult problem, a social rejection, your body floods with chemicals. Cortisol, adrenaline. This is your ancient survival circuit, the famous fight-or-flight response. It's designed to shut down higher thought and prioritize immediate physical action. But the Spartans found a loophole. They learned to consciously redirect this chemical surge. Instead of letting the energy flow to their legs to run, they forced it up into the prefrontal cortex. They would hold the physical posture of calm while their insides were screaming. This act of conscious override is the key. It tells the brain, the threat isn't physical, it's strategic. And here's the magic. Intense stress, when focused, triggers the release of BDNF, Brain-Derived Neurotrophic Factor. It's the protein that builds new neural pathways, the very essence of learning. The pain, if directed, literally builds you a better brain. The second part isn't chemical, it's psychological. Let's call it the attentional anchor. Think about your daily life. Your attention is constantly under siege. It's fragmented, scattered, weak. But acute pain has a unique quality. It is impossible to ignore. It hijacks your awareness and focuses it with the intensity of a laser. Pain is the ultimate antidote to distraction. They treated it as a forced meditative state. In that state of mandatory presence, they wouldn't dwell on the pain itself. They would deconstruct the problem that led to the pain. Why did the shield line break? Why did my argument fail? What is the deep structural weakness this failure has revealed? Pain becomes the anchor that holds your mind still enough to do the deep analytical work. It carves out a space of pure, brutal, undistracted clarity. But there is a razor's edge here, a profound danger in misunderstanding this idea. This is not a call for masochism. It is not an excuse to seek out mindless suffering. The key is purposeful, controlled discomfort. It is the difference between a forest fire and a forge. One is chaos, the other is creation. The danger is romanticizing the pain itself instead of the growth it enables. The Spartans were not depressed. They were disciplined. There's a line between eustress, beneficial stress, and distress. Eustress is the weight you can lift 10 times. It makes you stronger. Distress is the weight that crushes you. The Pathos-Logos technique fails if the pain is so overwhelming it short-circuits the mind. It's about finding your edge, the place where you are maximally challenged but still in control. You must be the scientist in your own experiment, not the victim of your own biography. So how do we become modern Spartans? You don't need a battlefield. Your forge is right in front of you. The burn in your muscles during the last rep of a workout. Don't just push through it. Ask, what is this teaching me about my limits? The mental fog when you're learning a new, complex skill. Don't retreat to your phone. Lean in. Interrogate the confusion. The sting of criticism or rejection. Don't numb it. Analyze it. What is the valid data in this feedback? This is the practice. To meet discomfort with inquiry. To treat frustration not as a stop sign, but as a compass. Your greatest struggles are not defects in your story. They are the raw material. They are the fire, the hammer, the force that will beat your mind into something sharp, something resilient, something brilliant.